Let us make this productive and enjoyable morning a breakfast to remember. I hope this kind of event will be the first of
Having come from the Department of Integrated Communications as a success rate coordinator, again, where it was Mr. Bernardo, I was sitting at home, 83 Prince Alfred Street in the Eastern Cape, thinking about my next move. He called me and said, Chief, we have something. It's called success rate. I said, I'm your guy. I didn't know what it was. But I'm a communicator at the end of the day. And what that does for me, it helps me to really look at something, read into it, try to understand it, guys, as I am today. The first one is that your degree will give you the tools, but the industry will teach you the craft. And if you go in with that, you will be left behind. The world is changing. And more importantly to this, and I think the industry experts and everybody who's here will agree with me, no one hires a communications intern specialist, senior specialist to just be a communication specialist. You have to have what I call a unique value proposition. In every job that I've ever gone to, I always tell them, yes, I am here to be a communicator, but I'm a photographer, I'm an MC, I'm a speaker. And if you absolutely need to spend money because you have budget.
The beauty of tourism during COVID-19. Everybody knows there was one industry that was, it was bad for them. So we did that campaign. We secured Master KG, who was at the peak of his famous days. We also secured BMW and Mini, who were on board. We took influencers to Drakensberg, and that's when I realized actually this could be me. When you are in this industry, you are going to speak. Whether you are you are pitching a new campaign to a client, a potential client, whether you are addressing your team, as Flo said, whether you are addressing a panel or you are in a panel addressing students. So that's how I got there.
Thank you very much for spearheading this program and making sure that you give us an opportunity to come back and obviously share our experiences and hopefully motivate the ones that are coming obviously behind us. All right. In my language, in Zulu they say so I want to talk to you guys. I want you to ask me questions. You understand? I want you guys to engage with me. All right. Thank you for a very wonderful bio. I feel honored. And what I like about today's event is that I've got some of my colleagues, I'll call them.
Crisis a lot. Crisis management, in your experience, what common mistakes do young professionals make when managing a crisis for the first time? And how important is emotional intelligence in handling crisis, especially when transitioning into the fast-paced PR environment?
Thank you for that.
Student between advertising and marketing communication. So Mr. Silepe's question is also Silepe, as an educator, how would you advise one to tap into those soft skills in order for us to be valued within for example, with me, advertising and marketing and communication industry? Yeah.
Thank you for that.
So we do it so we can become experts at something. Yeah? Thank you so much for that beautiful welcome, and thank you for the music. I was hoping to get a bit of a dance here. So let's start with, why am I giving this talk? I don't know if your lecturers have taught you this already, or if you already have a sense of it. But there are currently now more graduates coming out of school than there are jobs available. That's the bad news. Yeah? So we'll start with the bad news, get that out of the way. There's also good news though. It means though that there are also now, more than ever, more platforms available for you to begin to start to shape your careers. Well, what is the industry looking for? You're currently in preparation for getting into work, getting into internships, and you want to know what jobs are about. Thankfully, some of that has already come up from my other experts who are
One standard, it was easy for me. Remember, I'm an extra. I used the opportunity to be an extra on standout to the production, to watch actors, professional actors acting. So I was taking notes. Line producer, casting director. Then I familiarized myself with them. And Stephanie was married to one, So Stephanie said, Chris, there's a new channel called Mojala. They're looking for people. I would like to try. Come for audition. And I said,
portfolio. The TV station or the news organization that I work at is Deutsche Welle. I'm the Southern Africa correspondent. I was primarily hired to work on the television side, but in my time at DW, I've written for the website, I've done lives for Facebook, I've done lives for television, I've done reports for TV, and I've done, I think, what is now my most successful report for TikTok. So that's what comes from diversifying.
A side that will prepare you for the transition from classroom into the real industry, while also exploring the importance of media visibility in building your career. It's titled From Classroom to Campaign, which will contribute two themes, graduate readiness and media visibility.
So posted a picture and haven't gotten 200 likes, but no one bought the product or came to the event. Okay? So the first things first, you need to know your audience more than they know themselves. What do they care about? What makes them stay up at night? You need to understand how your brand will make you stand out to your audience.
And if I were a certain old man called Van Kuneveld, I would have started by saying, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, on behalf of the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, but anyway, I won't go there. But for today, on behalf of the head of the Department of Journalism and Integrated Communication, together with colleagues, we would like to express our deepest gratitude. And I think it will carry just a little bit of weight if I were to